No income, which is fine. We've only got contact with one jurisdiction so far. Exactly what we expect. We've got 48 supplies. And we have 2 Victoid corpses. Ooh, supply drop by 20%. Oof, that's going to be so good once we get it. But I don't think it's worth going for straight away with S60 intel. I think I want to get that to 18, make contact with another country. We're going to go on. Trying to jump into Africa could make sense as well. But because of what I was saying about how if we make contact with all of these here, and then try to ambush reinforcement routes, I think is the way to go. True mobility is also true. I don't think there's any worth in over infiltrating here. Readiness is normal. Okay, I think there is usefulness in it then. It should go below 9. One day, for an important prisoner. Yep. What was that pop-up? Just said some missions don't have a lot of time. I think that's what it was saying. Hey, Nanesk. Falling Blood. Welcome. So, Hopeless, normally I would be gathering intel here as well. But because we already did one liberation mission here, I want to really focus my intel gathering on this one. Of income. Vulnerable. Russian grab. Alright, Nanesk. Nanesk, mate, that was such an impressive Phantom Lancer performance in Game 1 on Tuesday. It was insane. You just couldn't be killed. But there were rumblings that you shouldn't be playing cool, which I suppose is fine. I mean, you're bloody Legend 5, mate, but... yeah, well done. Well, the thing is, it's interesting because, like, in my game as well, Flex and them have weird metrics by which they gauge MVP. Like, I do kind of agree with them that just the person who stomped the hardest isn't necessarily MVP. You know? Like, I think a lot of times, if you have a POS 4 that's moving around and making shit happen, but not necessarily having the best stats, like in my game, in Game 2, Grubsy understandably could have been MVP, but he had the easiest game of his life. He had a free Spectre game. And there was this god playing Clockwork who just made his life so easy, so, you know. Anyway. I love the in-houses. Brilliant. Yeah, moving forward here probably wasn't the play.
I guess that'll be okay.
But I suppose if I can get my 3rd assault rifle into a flanking shot, then it would be worth it. Trooper or engineer? With the trooper.
I got it, right?
Yes, lads! Oh, that's an important crit. We needed that. 30% and it hit. Cool. Only 5 left. So now SMGs can get nice and close and throw some grenades on the next turn. I normally wouldn't want to get that close, but what kind of hit points is the Governor working with? Just 5.
If you say so. Got it covered.
Go, go, go!
I have my orders.
Oh, here we go. Listen to this voice back, lads. Oh, Monty Python voice plaque. Praise be to Nuffle. Do we have anyone who can... No, it's just a bunch of rookies. That feels like a waste. 55 aim. Who's got good defense? 5 on Schwarzenegger.
Just keep me close to the squad. Say cheese and die.
Under different circumstances, we could very much justify backing off and walking them into Overwatch, but we don't have the time for that. We've got to hit him hard, we've got to hit him fast. High cover. Good. Flashbang the sector.
I'm trusting you here.
Go on, Quad Fox. 74, hit him. Oh. Bloody peasant would have 66 at range, closer to 50. You just grenade him. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, grin, grin, say no more. Fuck. Good luck there. Luck there.
No problem, boss.
30%. Not terrible.
Overwatch.
Also noticed that the attack Overwatch has a shorter range.
Getting it done.
So if we flashbang the sectoid, it takes a shot, which I think I prefer to mind control. If I had more units closer to the sectoid, I would back ourselves to be able to break the mind control. But everyone is quite far away.
Incoming over here.
Oof, I don't like these kind of shots. 20% shots hit all the time.
Adjusting aim.
Okay, there's 4 nerds left on the field. It's these 4 that we can... Yeah, right, fair enough. Grenade plus SMG should hopefully take care of that drone. Where is the Overwatch point? Zemelf. Oh, thanks for the raid, my man. Appreciate it, Zemelf. You're quite an established streamer. Much appreciated, dude. Zemelf, have you been playing Long War the Chosen, or have you been playing pretty much standard? I'm pretty sure you play Long War the Chosen as well, don't you? I can't imagine any of the established streamers with thousands of hours would still be playing vanilla. I'm a little more hungover than I'd prefer. I'd prefer to not be this hungover, but oh well. Saturday. We don't actually have a good option here. Can Quad Fox... Did I reload with her? Why would I reload with her? Damn, she was the best option to actually get into rage there. I think I might want to pull back. No point, because then Jack has to move back as well. 55 plus Overwatch, 45% chance to hit. Bunch of direct fire lads here. Nades in range. Dude, Long War the Chosen is it's just incredible, man. Same pretty much as Long War in Enemy Within. Like, I was never able to go back to vanilla after playing. The strangest thing for me now is seeing someone play vanilla and then like seeing the vanilla classes and 4-man squads. Like, it's just so strange. It's only the sector one on Overwatch, but I'm not liking my chances of killing those other 3. I think I need to just make sure I get this drone taken care of. That Schwarzenegger's cover should be fine there. Perfect. I shall snuff it. Perfect. Like, running Overwatch for a chance of 74% at a flank, I think is worth it. Considering he has 5 hit points as well.
Okay, I'll go. Incoming fire.
That was indeed a casual 90% miss. Earlier in the week, in my previous playthrough, I had three shots in a row taken. 97, 80, and 93. All 3 missed. And that was the end of the stream.
Mine.
Toss me some ammo.
Right. Waldo, so up to 5 now, doing the same. Okay, thanks. Good to know. Yeah, D-Man, it's one of my biggest weaknesses. I play so fast. I don't think... I would like to think that if I was able to stream full-time, I'd be able to, you know, have the mental wherewithal to be able to focus, like truly focus. But,
We're green to go.
I don't know. I don't think so, Hopeless. Okay, can you guys please check this whole April Fool's thing? Just really annoyed the shit out of me. Like, if the changes they described in the April Fool's post weren't so good, I'd be less annoyed.
No respite for the dead.
But just check, Waldo. I think it's only for recruit that it's up to 6. I don't think it's all the other activities.
There's some damage here.
Ow, 35. Righto, so Pod Fox might be able to get
Okay, I'll go.
blank on the sectoid. That's an obvious shot, which obviously she misses. Job, you moron. Rather assault rifle.
I'm trusting you here. That is not good.
So basically now you can have 5 people on recruitment and it won't trigger a retaliation. So now I've only got 1 assault rifle and a bunch of SMGs to stop the side zombie. Like,
Come along.
well, keep moving forward, boys.
I can handle that. On my way.
I think I have to kill the side zombie. Unless we can get... Right, that's a decent option, I like that. We can maybe blow up the trooper. 1 sectoid alone doesn't scare me too much. Another decent option there as well. Flashbang. Cool down. I don't have a flashbang, no. But I mean, the Psy Zombie, I'm pretty sure killing Psy Zombie still gives you an extra bit of XP. I should point out that's the 3rd 76% shot that's missed. This turn alone. That is a 90 on top of that, so 74, 74, 76, and 90 all missed. Brilliant job, lads. Loving it. Now I have to use a frag grenade to make sure the zombie goes down. This is where I roll 1 damage and this thing survives. I'm pretty sure Psy Zombies still give a bit of XP. I seem to recall killing a Psy zombie and leveling up previous campaign.
I'm badly wounded here.
Run up and flank there. I like that option.
All right. Let's do this.
Back online.
Good.
I'm going.
If you could one-tap that trooper, great. Second 90% shot that's missed.
Move in.
I should probably stop streaming after I've done this episode because I'm so triggered now. I don't know about you lads, but when I've triggered, when I'm playing triggered, it's not good. So not good. Now I have to start doing crazy shit like this. 1 in 2 chance. Happens all the time.
Get it together.
22. Oh, was that only one mission? Oh.
We have the holy hand grenade.
Right, this mission has now turned out to be so much difficult, more difficult than it should have been. But to be fair, that is almost always the way it goes. When things go bad, it's the butterfly effect of things getting screwed up one on top of the other. I mean, like you say, Martin, missing, I think I saw that video, it said 29 misses, which is nothing special if you're taking, you know, 5% shots, but I appreciate how unlucky it is. You would need to know what the actual percentages are.
I guess that'll be okay.
Seems doable.
Just run him down and direct fire, boys. Then we have a grenade here to finish him off if we need to.
I'm invincible.
I've got a bit of a problem.
I'm invincible. Look, you stupid bastard, I've cut your arm off.
Say so.
No, you haven't.
Whatever you say.
A flesh wound.
No problemo.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Where's evac? Back to the way we came. Yeah, so we can grab corpses on the way out. Actually, the assault rifle lads should grab the boxes that are closer. Okay.
Good to
Yeah.
go.
There it is. 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Location confirmed.
Let's not even think about ambushing Overwatch, because
Okay, I'll go.
we've got 3 SMGs. 3 SMGs, and we've got 3 assault rifles.
I think this is the package.
Good. Roxas, follow lads. More bloody peasants joining my kingdom. Excellent.
Double time. No problem, boss. I've got it.
Yes, Waldo, rookie only.
So be it.
Which in the first month, I think a lot of people would be surprised at how feasible and how comparatively easy
Don't move.
rookie only missions
You'll be
are.
all right.
What was a real game changer for me with rookie only missions is
Just keep an eye on
the
him.
first time you try sending 6 or 8 lads, all with SMGs,
I
all
guess
with
that'll
2
be okay.
grenades. I mean, that gives you 12 grenades with 2 to 5 damage guaranteed, so that's 12 times 2 to 5 damage.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
More than enough. Kill pretty much anything.
This is war.
Look at it. There's
any of that. That's craftsmanship, sir.
That's more like it.
By the way, for those of you watching, the next stream will be Sunday night. Pick this up on Sunday. Else.
I'm trusting you here.
So, Long War in this particular type of mission, you just get resources. It's you know, undescribed, you know, just it's loot, quote unquote loot. And then at the end of the mission, you get a certain amount of supplies and Elerium and alloys. The amount you get depends on the amount of the boxes you get and how late into the campaign you are, and a few other factors that I'm actually not aware of.
I can try.
Also, extracting corpses, I think, is a pretty important mod.
Affirmative.
I get annoyed with people who say that the extract corpses mod breaks the economy, which is technically true, but as I've been crapping on about for ages, as my viewers will know, I think the game should have features and mods that make sense in the game world, and then you balance the economy around that. Sound like a broken record, but I mean, if you were doing a guerrilla type resistance against an alien invasion, you would be taking corpses out with you.
Okay, I'll go.
Perfect sense.
10-4. Moving to designated position.
Honestly hopeless. I haven't played a Long War the Chosen campaign.
Not carry a 1 pound coconut.
Coconut. Again, best voice pack. That's not getting old.
I didn't come out here to sightsee. When do we get to shoot something?
Here's a question for you lads. I mean, I know that everyone loves the Rizzo as a voice pack. Is the Monty Python voice pack superior to the Rizzo voice pack? And also the Bane, Dark Knight Bane, Tom Hardy's Bane, that voice pack is pretty amazing as well.
Time.
So be it.
So be it.
Heading home.
The speaker
You reckon?
commended loyal
Bane
citizens
from Harley Quinn
for
voice pack.
standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old.
This is a random thought, but
The remarks
you know, like with all the
followed
modern
silence.
video game and comic book and, you know, superhero movies getting made, when is a good adaptation of Lobo gonna get made? I think that, like, with the Christopher Nolan style of dark realism and dark, gritty, you know, and violence and shit, I thought like a Lobo movie or a Lobo TV series could be so fucking great. I'd love that. MVP? It's hard to say. I mean, I think everyone was shit in this mission. Yeah, you fucking bastitch. Look at the successful shot percentage, 52%. That is dreadful. Yeah, I love Lobo. Lobo was fucking great, man. I actually also shout out to the was it early 2000s version of Spawn, the one that had John Leguizamo in it as the clown. That was a bloody good version of Spawn. I loved it. I'll never forget Leguizamo as that Spawn, and he finds this slice of pizza in the dustbin. It's like covered in maggots, and he's like, "Oh, disgusting! I hate anchovies." Anchovy eats the maggot-covered pizza. Fuck, that was so good. Right, I think I can start building squads now. Oh. So Classic. Got... we've got... Advent Burger. Got... What else? Mono. Do for now. Ardent. That's good. This is so typical for the start. Everybody injured. Righto, let's see. 74 would be a gunner. That's a perfect gunner. But I want to start with assault. The Governator, perfect as an assault. Shinobi. That, I think I want to be specialist there. Aim is not ideal for specialist, but I like that hack. I also like the mobility. 6, that's another assault trooper. Assault Shinobi. Specialist. Technical. Say gunner, let's say ranger. What's 6? And then we can go Grenadier and Pistolier from any of these type of mid-60s type guys. Oh, that's an assault trooper if I ever saw one. Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. 8. 1. Mono. Need some direct fire people here. Don't have great aim. Moccasin, I quite like that, but special teams. The I should have promoted here first. Right, let's hope for some good XCOM skills here. Grazing attacks is crap. Flush is crap. DFA is crap. Hail of Bullets is actually really good in Assault Trooper. I really like that. Especially because with extra conditioning, we're going to have 2 turns cooldown on run and gun. So eventually we'll be able to run and gun, rapid fire someone. Next turn, blue move, Hail of Bullets. Next turn, blue move, zap. Turn after that, run and gun again. Range attacks deal more damage at HP or less. That's also quite nice. Once per turn, additional move action after taking a standard shot at a flanked or exposed target. Additional move. Exposed. That's actually, that is so good as well. Wow. And that's the armor piercing. Oh, funny. Oh. You know, it feels like I'm coming all the time when I'm in the gym. Yeah, this is good. This is one of the sexiest assault troopers I've ever seen. Like, these 3 XCOM skills are not great, but these 4 here. So 3 armor piercing. You get to reposition after you run and gun. Get extra damage, less than 50% hit points, and you get guaranteed hit. He's going to be able to finish people off at less than 50%. That is so good. Chef's kiss, that is. That is chef's kiss tier. Shinobi, where's our specialist? Jack Lawson. Phobic. Pity we've got so much hack on that amount of aim. Give me some nice skills here for hacking. Want a elite hack Zor. Steady hands is actually really good for a specialist. Iron Curtain is really good for a specialist. Hit step is okay. Turn fire is pretty good. Auto targeting is amazing. Evasive is amazing. All amazing. I'm going to have to send him on multiple increases combat intelligence missions. I want to be able to take advantage of all of these. This could be an alpha squad. Top of the range specialist. 5, see. 51 hack at squaddy is nothing to sniff at either. I think Quad Fox was Ranger, Lawson was Gunner. Was it removed? No. No good. Shadow Strike is amazing on a Ranger. Lone Wolf is... Hail of Bullets. Hail of Bullets is one of my favorites to get on a Ranger because it means I can skip walk fire at Lance Corporal. And we know that Vigilant works now in this dev build, but then again, CNP is incredible because I do tend to take pump action. Especially because this helps you deal with Chosen. Hit them with the hollow targeting for increased crit chance and increased damage. Get into range for CNP with pump action. Range attacks, aim, and crit if you have moved this turn. Kills with your... Oh, whoa, that is so sexy. Shredder. Oh! Cool. Oh, that's right. 200 crit resistance. Well, still. Pump action is still great. That is a pretty sexy looking Ranger, that. Her skills. Will to survive, always good. Steady hands, good. Hard target, The Shay can be pretty useful. Deadeye. Lock and load. I wonder if that's gonna work with AoE suppression, because if it does, that is bonkers. Up heavy. Please tell me this is damage from flanks. And that's... If lock and load works with AoE suppression, then that is also chef's kiss. Just... Bloody peasant. What is he? Shinobi. Speed. Technical. Or I could make him a Grenadier so that we try to... Okay, so hang on. How about this? Now, we've got a nice amount of viewers. You guys give me some feedback on something that I've been thinking about since the last playthrough. I want to try a playthrough where we just don't have any Grenadiers. And we have 2 technicals per squad. The reason I'm thinking that is because consider the fact that we are playing with no pods. It's basically all pods active. And I'm thinking of this specifically because when we do a headquarters assault, we're going to be having 35 to 40 aliens just tidal waving at us. And I think the best way we're going to have to be able to manage that is if I'm able to take enough technicals in with EXO suits and we just lay waste to the map so that the enemy have no cover to approach us through. Indeed, Ruffle, you're exactly right. I like to build my Grenadiers as support Grenadiers. Are you going to shred? We have enough shred from gunners and from technicals. Technicals do get shredder at I think it's at corporal level. So Hopeless makes a good point there. It's gonna hurt us in the early game, but it's gonna help us in the late game. And the one thing that the last couple of campaigns has shown me is that it is September onwards where things get really, really saucy. Don't know. Well, we can always go middle ground. So how about this? So how about in our first squad we go 2 technicals? We have at least 3 squads operating. So squads 1 and 2 can have 2 technicals in them. Bear in mind when you do a headquarters assault. Or here, okay, here's the other option. You have, let's say 2 to 4, like a separate squad that's like special teams or like Haven Advisory dedicated, where they're all just technicals. Because really what I want technicals to do here is to just have EXO suits, launch rockets, destroy cover. How about this? If a standard 8-man squad has 1 of each class, and then take along, say I've got 10 soldiers, I take 8, which is 1 of each, plus 2 more technicals. That's 3 technicals, ideally all with EXO suits. That's 6 rockets, which should be able to lay waste in a cone shape approach towards my squad, which means we can dig in and just annihilate anything that comes towards us out in the open. Potentially dealing with longbow and mech archers at range would be a challenge, but at least then you are forcing the enemy to walk into a meat grinder of a no man's land. And for that tactic, you really only need your technicals to be like corporal level. They just need to have steady steady rockets. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Right, so standard 8-man squads are going to have 1 of each, and then later on we'll just start recruiting technicals as basically dedicated haven advisors, which will then occasionally go on base assaults. Which means that bloody peasant can be a grenadier, get technical. A tech or a shinobi. We already have a shinobi in this squad, so I think he's for technical then. But given the voice pack, you might want to make him a grenadier, just so you can hear the holy hand grenade of Antioch voice lines more often. Oh, oh baby. Oh baby. 69 at squaddy. By the way, 69. Giggity. Hollow targeting and double tap. So after he shot his rockets, this dude is... Oh, and pause. And volatile mix. What's maim? Fire a shot with primary weapon. Immobilize the target till end of their next turn. End of their... Okay, that's going to be crap against the Chosen, but that is amazing for Chrysalids and Berserkers. Free flashbang. It's always great. Wow, this is one of the best technicals I've seen. He's not going to bother with any pistol skills. He's going to go heavy weapons, big booms, shredder, tandem warheads, javelin rockets. Normally I'd say attack sense, but the presence of hollow target means salvo, so you can shoot afterward. Activate to fire a standard shot, gain a second action. Technically, if I have salvo, I can shoot to proc hollow. I can launch a rocket with salvo, activate double tap and shoot twice. Oh, but second action to an additional shot or overwatching, so I can't. What's double tap's cooldown? Okay. This lad is important. You're exactly right, Hopeless. Those are god level lads. So good. Algamon for gunner. Fine, good. Hit with a melee attack, gain a bonus move. That's okay. Executioner is pretty good. Aggression is very nice. Deadeye is ethereal. Also very good. Something wrong? I keep getting these god level XCOM skills. This seems like suspiciously good. Are you kidding me? 2 liberation missions pretty much right off the bat. Man, this is amazing. Righto. We aim 5 hit points. 3, let's go. Shotgun. Go. Original sword. That's a gun. Yeah, this is a hell of a start, eh? This. Hell of a start. I think I'm going to take a flashbang here just for safety, because I don't have a lot of options to deal with someone who's mind controlled. Light grenades are always useful. Oh, this I would hope so. It does seem to be counterbalancing you. I think you're quite right. The game was like, those bad rolls. This guy at chance. For bonus aim on reaction. Is that right, Mappy? Wow. Well, it would take an immense amount of luck on our part to get that, but let's give it a try. We're only taking 2 frags in with us. Honestly, I don't mind too much. 9 days. With the technical. But honestly, I'm going to leave all the stuff for the next squad that goes out in the field. Right, question Dawn King. Rescue from a vehicle, we've got the Governor, Yay Yay USA, Kakabilo, Bloody Peasant, and the Exile. Quick check of the bonds. None. Right, let's roll. And the scientist, I didn't even look at that. And that's good. I need to make sure that before the end of the month, I go sell what I can, what's in fashion this month. Let's see if we can sell and we can buy this other scientist. Barium insectoids. Oh! I think that's worth buying there. Another data pad. Man. We've got the GTS up and running. We have 160 supplies here. We have, in 6 days, 47 more coming. I think we go resistance ring. And in 6 days, we go buy the other scientist. I do agree with that, Hopeless. However, the only thing that's making me consider the data pad is the fact that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 regions, all of which will cost me 80. But I think you're right. It's worth spending 75 now. Also, so 35 of these supplies are earmarked for the GTS upgrade. Man. I'm so hyped about this start. This is an incredible start. $12 days for Intel. Remind me, so Advent Burger. We could just kind of send everybody who's unleveled. We can send them all. I'm going to leave the Haven Advisors. We'll take the Gunner plus a bunch of rookies here. I mean, 12 days, I should be able to take all 8. I think I agree, Waldo. I don't think we have any faceless here, given how good the Intel infiltration times are. Okay, so anyone who has at least like 65 aim, take an assault rifle. Obtain medikit. Gunner. Go scope. Let's go hair trigger. Don't even need the suppressor. 51. Good lord. Frag. Scope there. 58, 59. Oh, laser sight, whatever. Looks like the majority of the lads are just going to go in with a bunch of frag grenades. With this absolute dog shit aim. Anyone who has 5 or more hit points doesn't really even need ceramic plating. So Mappy, you make a good point, and those are, I think those are pretty damn important quality of life changes. I mean, taking out the RNG is almost always a good thing. Yeah, we probably only need 2 flashbangs, I would think. Remember, you don't need to flashbang a sectoid if you just throw 4 or 5 frags at it. Won't mind control you if it's fucking dead. Cue the Valen sound cue. And I must ask your troops to exercise restraint. Righto, lads. That's it from me for tonight. YouTube folks, keep tuned. There's going to be 1 episode around about 45 minutes, hour long every day. This is Devbuild 25. We're going to stick with this. Remember, this is no pods, so essentially all pods active. It's going to be interesting. We're off to a hell of a good start.